It's September 2008. I'm staring at my trading screen, watching my portfolio bleed red as Lehman Brothers collapses. My finger hovers over the sell button. Everything I'd built over 3 years of trading was disappearing in real time. But I didn't click sell. That single moment of restraint, when every fiber of my being screamed, "Get out now," saved my trading career and taught me the most valuable lesson about markets. It wasn't about technical analysis or having the fastest platform. It was about something invisible on any chart: patience. Today, I'm sharing the psychological framework that transformed me from an emotional, reactive trader into someone who could sit calmly while others panicked. If you've ever felt the market was testing your sanity or made trades you immediately regretted, this will change everything. My early trading disasters. Let me take you back to 2005 when I was my own worst enemy. I'd devoured every trading book, mastered every indicator, and believed success was about being faster than everyone else. I was catastrophically wrong. I'd wake up before market open, adrenaline pumping, ready to catch every move. Green candles meant FOMO kicked in. Red candles meant doubling down, convinced I was right. I remember one Apple trade in 2006. Perfect breakout pattern. Or so I thought. Instead of waiting for confirmation, I jumped in early, afraid I'd miss the move. Apple immediately reversed, and rather than taking my 2% stop loss, I held on. That temporary pullback cost me 15% of my account. But the real damage was psychological. I started questioning everything, second-guessing my analysis, and worst of all, trading to recover losses rather than following my system. This is where most traders fail. They treat the market like a video game where quick reflexes equal success. But I learned markets reward the exact opposite behavior. The 2008 crisis, my defining moment. When Lehman collapsed, I watched my screens light up with panic selling. Every news channel broadcast doom. My phone buzzed with friends asking if they should sell everything. I had positions in quality companies I'd researched thoroughly. Everything in my body told me to sell, preserve what capital I could. But I forced myself to ask, has anything changed fundamentally about these companies? Or is this just panic? The answer was clear. Pure emotion was driving prices, not logic. So I did something unnatural. I waited. While everyone sold, I sat on my hands. Not because I was brave, but because my system told me to wait for better entries, not panic exit quality positions. That decision to remain patient during maximum fear taught me more about trading psychology than years of studying charts. Those positions I held through the crisis, they became some of my most profitable trades as markets recovered. The anatomy of trading patience. After surviving 2008, I became obsessed with understanding what separates patient traders from reactive ones. I discovered patience isn't about sitting quietly. It's an active mental state with three components. First, preparation during calm markets. When markets are quiet, most traders force trades to feel active. I learned to use these periods for reviewing my journal, identifying behavioral patterns, and refining criteria. This meant when opportunities arose, I was ready, not scrambling. Second, recognition of emotional triggers. I tracked not just trades, but my emotional state during decisions. I'd get impatient after 3 consecutive losses or rush entries seeing others post profits on social media. Recognizing these triggers let me pause and ask, am I trading my system or my emotions? Third, trust in process over outcomes. The hardest lesson. I had to accept individual trades might fail, but my overall process would succeed through consistency. My edge comes from discipline, not any single trade. Here's a specific example. In 2009, I watched Goldman Sachs form an ascending triangle for 3 weeks. The old me would have jumped in after the second test, but I waited for my system's requirement of 3 confirmed tests. On the 4th test, Goldman broke out convincingly. That patient entry returned 40% over the following months. Building your patience muscle. You're thinking, how do I develop this patience? when everything inside me wants to act immediately. Here's my specific training regimen. The 60-second rule. Whenever I felt a strong urge to act immediately, I forced myself to wait 60 seconds and ask, is emotion or analysis driving this decision? Does this align with my predetermined plan? Am I trading to make money or to feel active? These 60 seconds saved me from countless mistakes and trained my brain to respond thoughtfully rather than react emotionally. The watch list practice. Every week, identify 5 to 10 stocks showing interesting patterns but not ready for entry. Just watch without trading. Document observations and urges to enter early. This trains observation without action. The delay protocol. For every setup, wait 24 hours before entering, unless day trading. Use this time to verify analysis and confirm criteria. You'll be amazed how many perfect setups look less appealing after reflection. The key is consistency. Like physical fitness, you can't develop patience by practicing only when motivated. My greatest trading lesson. Let me share when all these lessons crystallized. March 2020, COVID crash. In 4 weeks, markets fell 35%. Every media outlet proclaimed the bull market's end. I had cash reserves built through patient trading. As prices collapsed, I felt enormous pressure to do something. But instead of panicking, I created a systematic plan. Invest 10% of reserves every time the S&P fell another 5%. This required incredible patience, watching opportunities daily while deploying capital slowly. The market bottomed in late March, and my systematic approach meant buying near lows while others sold in panic. Those positions became some of my most profitable trades. But the real victory was psychological. I'd proven I could remain calm and systematic during maximum market stress. That experience taught me the ultimate lesson. Markets reward you not for being right, but for being patient while being right. Advanced patience strategies. Here are 3 advanced techniques I've developed. The scaling strategy. Instead of full positions immediately, I scale in over days or weeks. This satisfies my need to do something while maintaining patience. If planning a $10,000 position, I might start with $2,000, adding as the trade proves itself. The opportunity cost framework. Before forcing marginal trades, I ask, what opportunity might I miss by tying up capital here? This helps me realize cash is a position too, sometimes the best position. The reverse psychology approach. I look for reasons not to take trades rather than reasons to take them. Only the strongest setups survive this filter, naturally promoting selectivity and patience. The emotional payoff. Your trading transformation. Here's what I want you to understand. Developing patience isn't just about making more money. It's about becoming someone who remains calm under pressure, makes logical decisions, and trusts their process during chaos. These skills don't just make you a better trader, they make you better at everything. The patience you develop in markets helps in relationships, career decisions, and major life choices. You're not just learning to trade better, you're learning to live better. I look back at that impulsive trader from 2005 with compassion. He was eager to succeed, convinced more action meant better results. He learned the hard way that sometimes the most powerful action is no action at all. Your trading career isn't about the trades you make, it's about the trader you become, and that's entirely within your control. The market rewards you not for being busy, but for being patient, not for being fast, but for being right, not for trading often, but for trading well. If this helped you understand trading psychology, hit that like button and subscribe. Share your patience victories in the comments. Remember, the market will always be there tomorrow. Your capital might not be if you don't learn patience today.